Hi, I'm Jen, and this is Bariatric Nutrition Video, and this is Cooking with Jen. This is a different version of my kitchen. This is Chet. He's my pineapple. If you see him in my videos, you can say, "What's up, Chet?" You can put it on the little message board on the bottom here. So today we are talking about nuts. I have 5 kinds of nuts here. We have peanuts, cashews, almonds, pecans, and macadamia nuts. Just in case you're wondering how to say pecan, sometimes you'll hear pecan or pecan or pecan. So pecan is what you eat. A pecan is what you keep next to your grandma's bed. So just so you got that all clear, we got that all figured out. And so let's talk about the nuts here. The number 5 nut that we have on our list is 5 is the worst and 1 is the best, is cashews. Technically, I just found out today that cashews are not even a nut. It's a fruit. I know, it's really hard for me to understand because I love cashews. And so, the grams of protein in 1 ounce of cashews is 1.5. And there's 3.5 grams of fat. And there is 2.4 grams of carbs, and you would take away 0.3 grams of fiber to get the net carbs is 2.1. So we'll move that one because not very much protein, there's not very much fat, and there's a little bit more carbs than even the other nuts on this list. So number 4 will be peanuts. These are just regular roasted peanuts. So there's no extra salt or sugar or anything like that. These are just peanuts. So 1 ounce of peanuts has 7.3 grams of protein. That is really good. 14 grams of fat, 4.6 carbs, and you will take away 2.4 grams of fiber to get the net carbs of 2.1. So it has a lot more protein than the cashews and about the same amount of carbs. So for sure, if your only 2 options between cashews and peanuts, go with the raw peanuts. And we'll move those over. So here are the top 3 contenders. We have almonds, macadamia nuts, and pecans. So the number 3, anybody guessing? It's going to be almonds. Almonds is the number 3 choice. It does have 6 grams of protein for 1 ounce. That's really good. And 14.2 grams of fat, 6.1 carbs, but there is 3.1 grams of fiber. There's a ton of fiber in almonds. And so that would leave the net carbs to be 2.7 grams. So that's why we have it here, because there's a ton of fiber, and fiber is good for you. And then between the top 2, so macadamia nuts, it has 2.2 grams of protein and 21.5 grams of fat. 21! You're eating nuts to maintain yourself longer, so you actually need the fat to sustain yourself, because fat is harder to digest, so it keeps your body going longer. So that's why we're eating the extra fat, and that's why you need macadamia nuts. So the carbs is 3.9 grams of carbs and 2.4 grams of fiber. It's still pretty good. So the net carbs is 1.5 for 1 ounce of macadamia nuts. And as you guessed, the winner is pecans. So pecans have 2.6 grams of protein, 20.4 grams of fat, and 3.9 grams of carbs, and taking away the 2.7 grams of fiber leaves you with 1.2 net carbs. So the protein is a little bit higher, I mean like 0.4 gram, and the fat is a little bit lower, but it does have lower carb and higher protein, so it does even out. I mean, it's a really close between number 1 and number 2, but pecans are very good. So if you are looking for the best nut to keep in your car for that little snack on the road, or when you're dropping someone off at practice or going to practice yourself or anything like that, pecans are the best. Macadamia nuts are very close second. But they do have a tropical flavor, so you know, if you haven't tried them in a while, or anything like that, give them a try. They're really good, and you can get all of the fat that you need to boost up your fat intake for the day, and you still get a ton of fiber. So I'm glad you guys watched this. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you soon. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to leave us love on Instagram or Facebook, look us up at Bariatric Support Online. If you want to see all of my videos, just go to bariatricsupportonline.com, sign up for your membership today, and I know you can do this.